Hey guys, finally another video, and this time will be a review of Dead Space. Yep, that's right, I've been working on this for about a week. Yeah. Took me that long to make the beginning credits. Yeah. Kinda weird for me, but yeah, it's fine. So, let's start the review of Dead Space. I will show you through the cover, and there's a screenshot of the game coming up later as well. Basically, Dead Space is a third-person survival horror type game, which is actually pretty scary. I mean, I got Resident Evil 5 at Christmas as well, and that's nowhere as scary as Dead Space. I mean, Dead Space is creepy, literally creepy. And I watched both of the films too, because I only just finished watching Dead Space Aftermath, which is a pretty good film, but pretty boring. I mean, the only good kick I ever got out was like the last 5 minutes when they mentioned Isaac. Yeah, and they spend about another 10 minutes doing the credits. So it's a pretty short film as well. But back to the game. Basically, the cover on the screen will be different to the British cover because we're in Britain. That's the American cover. I couldn't find the British one anywhere that wasn't in bad quality or anything, and I can't scan anything in, which is kind of annoying, but eh. And I also lent the game out to a friend, so I'm going to have to wait a while before I can play it again on Impossible mode, which is what I unlocked. So, you play as Isaac Clarke on the cargo ship, well, sort of disabled sort of cargo ship called Ishimura, and you go to investigate with all these other people. And I won't give away any of the big twists, so there will be no spoilers. That's right, no spoilers, because, you know, I don't really want to go into spoiler territory until I do my walkthrough of Dead Space, which will hopefully be when my birthday comes along. I hopefully will get a Roxo game capture, which is what I'm looking to get for the Xbox 360, so that I can plug it into my laptop, and then I can make some great videos for you guys of Dead Space proper reviews instead of just these audio ones. So, yeah, basically, the whole place becomes infected, some guy gets killed, and you have to run away, and then you kind of go throughout the ship, defeating endless waves of monsters and things. I mean, they're not really endless, I mean, they go away after a while, but it is actually pretty scary, because like, some lie on the floor. I mean, your best bet with that is probably to just shoot them limbs off before they get back up. I mean, on easy mode you only have to shoot off 2 limbs and then they're dead, which is pretty easy, and then the bosses become a bit hard. But there is one complaint I have for EA. I hope EA is listening. The bit with the rocks with the chapter 4, this is a small spoiler, but it's not going to ruin the story or anything. There are a bunch of rocks that come circling around, you have to keep shooting them. This is the hardest part of the game. It's in chapter 4, and it nearly made me stop playing the game. Well, I did for a period of about 2 days, until I looked up a walkthrough, and then ended up with only 4% hull integrity left. Why was this bit put in? It is by far the most frustrating part of the whole game, and is in no means any value to the story. You could have always just put this in a cutscene, not a piece of the game which would take me 3 days to finish. I could have done this game within about 5 hours if that piece of rubbish was not in it. I digress. Basically, the game is a very good game, and the graphics are very impressive. I mean, they're almost lifelike, nearly. They're not as good as LA Noire, but they still are pretty good graphics. They deserve a good mark, and the voice acting is very believable. I mean, they kind of get you really sucked into the world of Dead Space when you start up the game, and you just become Isaac, sort of, when you see his helmet go on, which you're not really supposed to, but I found a way to turn around the camera, which was very clever. The gameplay is Resident Evil 4, a lot scarier and more ammo. I mean, I played it on easy. People said they had problems with ammo, but I'm guessing that's on the harder difficulties. And yes, I have started playing it on Impossible mode. I have not even played normal or hard. So I bet when I get to chapter 4 with the rocks, I am probably going to be very much screaming my head off and breaking my TV screen. Bit of comedy there. Doesn't normally work its way into my videos, but impossible mode's actually not that bad. I mean, in the first level I didn't even lose any health at all. It's probably because I knew what was coming, and first time I did actually lose quite a health when I played it on easy, because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was coming for me and everything, which was pretty cool. I mean, when the first time you play it, things are going to make you jump. I mean, even when I started playing it on possible mode, there were things there which I never really noticed before, because, you know, I normally had a loaded gun and a really full amount of ammo that you know, I was actually kind of scared, because there was like so many coming towards me and I only had like 5 pieces of ammo left. And that's really when you get the horror. I mean, you play it on easy, you're probably just going to go, oh, this game's really good, I'll play it again on impossible, and then, you know, this is when it starts getting scary, because you don't have enough ammo, and you really run out. Your best bet is to basically whack them round the head, go wherever you need to go, and run the hell out of there. I just hope this video isn't going to overrun. So I really want to play Dead Space 2, which is what I'm now trying to get my hands on as well. So let's go to sort of a ratings part of the program, sort of thing. The graphics, I'd give them 8.5 out of 10. They're not really dated, but Dead Space 2 looks to have better graphics because it's a newer game. But yeah, the audio I would probably give 9.5 out of 10. It's nearly perfect, but the thing is, everything else is so loud you cannot even hear the score that was so masterfully put with it, except for the one Tiffany note, where, you know, things jump out and it goes dum, you know, that sort of thing that's in every single horror thing ever, mostly. And I think controls, I'll give a 8.5 out of 10, because I like the control scheme, but then I tried to play Resident Evil 5 after it and kept bringing out my knife instead of running, because I thought LB was run, which was kind of annoying. But, you know, it's 2 completely different games, so I don't really know where the hell I even brought that up. Replayability, it's kind of replayable. I mean, I kept 2 saves, so then I could play around with some weapons and stuff like I've heard a lot of people did. It's very replayable if you really want to have a look at different weapons and play it on different difficulties and get the 1 gun achievement, which is what I'm trying to get now. I have actually reached my goal of 1,000,000 gamer score, and I'm trying to get the 1 gun achievement, and I'm trying to complete it on the hardest difficulty so that I get other achievements, because I like my little achievements, I like getting them. And good thing is, it's probably really easy to get all the achievements, because there's none online ones, so which is pretty nice, because, you know, I won't always have Xbox Live Gold. So yeah, the whole game out of ratings, the full rating, the verdict, shall we call it, is I'll give it a solid 9, because sorry, I really did enjoy the game, and it really did kind of scare me in places, but it's still playable and fun, so I recommend people go out there and pick it up, or do what, you know, like play the demo on Xbox Live Marketplace. It is such a great demo, and yeah, hope to see you back for another review sometime, guys, and I'll see you later.
Nipsey's for the final that you came here for. The one to rivet if you manage is the one I abhor. I need a minute to eliminate from everyone the everyday abusive. They hate to deal when I'm done. Your advice I boldly go front. It's like a mega